Alright, okay, so 2.3 absolute values. So technically we have definition of absolute values, which is modulus A equal to either it's positive A or negative A. So for the positive A, it should be A greater than or equal to 0, and the negative A should be A less than 0. Okay, so before we move on to the next part, which is saya nak remind kamu pasal modulus A ataupun modulus fx, and another one which is modulus z. Okay, modulus fx, we have to split to be positive fx or negative fx. Okay, which is ada plus minus. But then for modulus z, this one is a complex number. It should be have a plus bi. So it should be to find the modulus of z is going to be square root of a square plus b square. So you have to know the difference between these two things. So modulus fx you will encounter with absolute values equation, but the modulus of z, which is modulus of the complex number, we find by square root of a square plus b square. So now we focus on this part. Okay, so we can have positive or negative function. So this is the properties of absolute values. Technically, untuk modulus of A is gonna be all adalah positif. So tak kisahlah nilai pada A ni adalah negatif, bila kita simplify dia akan tetap jadi positif. Okay, so which is, let's say we have modulus ataupun modulus of negative 5 is gonna be positive 5. Anything yang dalamnya adalah negatif, end up dia adalah positive value. Okay, if we have in between fraction, we can split it atas dan bawah, and then bahagian dalam ni dia boleh bertukar sebab dia adalah commutative, and then we have it A minus B, we can simplify to be B minus A, as in sebab kita factorizekan negatif di dalam ni. So we have it minus A modulus, so kita tahu negative value dalam modulus boleh jadi positif, so dia end up seperti ini. Okay, so that's the introduction for absolute values equation. Okay, for solving absolute values equation, we will encounter with two cases. The first case, which is only one absolute value. The second case, which is two absolute values. So for your level, for your syllabus, up to two absolute values only. Okay, kita tak akan pergi kepada tiga, dia hanya sampai dua sahaja. Okay, so the first one, which is involve one absolute values, either you have constant or you can have it the function. So whenever we have x on the right hand side, we have to recheck. Okay, perlu recheck. So cari nilai, simplify cari nilai, so you will recheck seperti yang kita belajar as in proper way of recheck. Okay, and then the second case, which is we have it two absolute values. Kalau yang first absolute values, we have to split plus minus, which is positive ax plus b, negative ax plus b. Okay, but then for the two absolute values, you have to square both sides. Okay, kenapa square both sides? Which is we know that the other concept of absolute values, ini boleh simplify menjadi square root of fx. Di dalam ini adalah square. Okay, square di dalam square root. So untuk get it square root, you have to square both sides. So square dekat sini untuk cancelkan square root yang besar ni. So end up dia hanyalah square di dalam ini. So kita perlu expand as in proper way of expansion to bracket. A plus B square, dia akan jadi A square plus 2AB plus B square. Okay, so you have to expand properly on the left hand side and right hand side. And then you have to recheck as well. So ada dua bahagian yang kena recheck. Satu absolute values kalau ada x sebelah kanan, and then two absolute values kita perlu recheck juga. Okay, alright, so how to do recheck? Seperti yang saya cakap dalam kelas, you have to do proper way, which is kita akan buat dalam table. So left hand side, right hand side, we do separately, and then substitute all the x that we have, and then kita tengok kiri kanan sama ke tidak. Kalau sama, kita accept. Kalau tidak sama, dia adalah rejected. Okay, so that's how for the recheck, and then two different cases untuk equation of absolute values. Okay, now we want to do some example so that you can see how we solve. So we move to example 14. Okay, so we have it modulus x plus 1 over x minus 3 equal to 2. Okay, so first thing first, we have to split to be positive and negative. So split dia adalah yang pada modulus. X plus 1 over x minus 3 for the positive fraction equal to 2. And then another one we have negative x plus 1 over x minus 3 equal to 2. So saya ubah plus minus tu pada modulus, bukan selain daripada modulus. Okay, so kita buka plus dan minus and then now kita boleh solve. Okay, this one is equation. So kalau equation, you can bring up this one to the right hand side. But then if you have inequalities, let's say x plus 1 over x minus 3 greater than 2, ini tak boleh bawa naik. Okay, because we have inequalities, range of x. Tapi yang ini, dia akan dapat exact value of x. So you can bring up the variable of x. Okay, so we bring up the variable of x, which is we gonna have x plus 1 equal to 2x minus 3. So simplify, we're gonna have 2x minus 6 on the right hand side. So we collect the x, we're gonna have, let's say I bring the x to one side, so saya pindahkan ke sebelah kiri, we're gonna have negative x. And then di sebelah kanan adalah selain daripada x, we have negative 7. So x should be equal to positive 7. Okay, and then the second case, which is negative x plus 1 over x minus 3. So we're gonna have negative x plus 1 equal to 2 times x minus 3. So negative x minus 1, 2x minus 6. So we collect the x. So technically we have negative 3x equal to negative 5. So x should be 5 over 3. So basically we have done, and then we get two values of x. But then on the right hand side, we don't have any variable of x. So yang ini tak perlu we check. Okay, sebab sebelah kanan tak ada x. So once dapat dua nilai x, kita akan stick. Itu adalah jawapan akhir. Okay, so that one is the first part, which is one modulus ataupun one absolute values and a constant. And then part B, where we have it one modulus, but then on the right hand side we have equation ataupun kita ada variable x. Okay, so we have it here. So as we know that we have to split positive negative. So positive 3x minus 1 equal to 2x plus 5 and negative 3x minus 1 equal to 2x plus 5. Okay, so we collect the x. So we can have single x here and then we have 6. And then here we have it negative 3x plus 1, 2x plus 5. So we collect the x. We have negative 5x equal to 4. So the x will be equal to negative 4 over 5. Do we have to recheck for this one? Perlu recheck tak?
Perlu.
Sebab sebelah kanan ada x. Okay, so you have to do proper way. As in we do the table. So we gonna have left hand side, right hand side. So left hand side adalah yang ini. Ini adalah right hand side. So we have it left hand side modulus of 3x minus 1. Right hand side adalah 2x plus 5. So this one either you accept ataupun rejected. Okay, so the first value, which is x equal to 6. So substitute into the modulus. We're going to have modulus of 18 minus 1. We end up with positive 17. And then on the right hand side, we have it 12 plus 5. Is positive 17. So we have same value on the left hand side and right hand side, so accepted. Okay, and then the second one, which is x equal to negative 4 over 5. So substitute modulus negative 12 over 5 minus 1. So it's end up with negative 17 over 5. But then it's inside the modulus, it's going to be positive 17 over 5. And then on the right hand side, we have it negative 8 over 5 plus 5. Kita dapat berapa yang ni? What should we have? Negative 8 over 5 plus 5. Sorry?
17/5.
17/5. So is the same answer for the left hand side, right hand side? So we accept both answers. So x equal to 6 and x equal to negative 4 over 5. So it could be only either one kita accept ataupun dua-dua kita tak accept. Okay, so you have to do the recheck. By hook or by crook, ini mesti tunjuk untuk kita tentukan jawapan kita either both accepted ataupun either one ataupun both not accepted. Kalau both not accepted, dia adalah no solution. Okay. Okay, itu adalah part B. Okay, the next one when we have it encounter with two modulus. So kalau satu modulus kita pecah, satu adalah positive function, satu lagi adalah negative function. But then if we have two modulus, directly we do square both sides. Okay, before you do square both sides, you have to change the modulus concept to be square root of fx square inside the square root. Ini kena wujud dulu. Okay, so we're gonna have square root x minus 4 square equal with square root 2x plus 1 square. And then baru kita akan square both sides. Okay, so once we square both sides, square root akan hilang. So di dalam akan maintain x minus 4 square 2x plus 1 square. Okay, so expand kiri kanan properly. So we can have x square minus 8x plus 16. Sebelah kanan akan jadi 4x square plus 4x plus 1. So we combine or we collect the same item. So I bring everything from left hand side to the right hand side to make it the x square as in positive x square. So x square here, bring here will be minus, so we end up 3x square. Negative 8 we move here will be positive, so end up 12x. And then positive 16 move here will be minus, so will be minus 15 equal to 0. Okay, can we factorize this one? Okay, so factor jadi apa?
X minus 1, x plus 1.
X minus 1
x plus 5.
x plus 5. Okay. For this one, kalau kamu kembangkan balik, if you expand, do we have the 3 in front of x square? Kita dapat tak 3x square?
No.
No.
Kalau kita expand, kita akan dapat x square tolak x tambah 5x tolak 5. Which is dekat sini adalah plus 4x. So this one should be plus 4x. Plus 4x minus 5. Plus 4x minus 5. So before you do using factorization using calculator, you have to simplify this one first. We know that we have to divide by 3. So mesti nampak yang x square plus 4x minus 5 dulu, baru boleh datang 2 bracket ni. Sekiranya kamu buat daripada sini terus kepada ini, kamu akan hilang satu markah. Okay, sebab dia tak tally. Dia tak tally dengan apa yang kamu ada pada quadratic function. So you have to divide by 3 first to make it the x square as in positive 1x square. Baru factorize by giving the 2 brackets here. Baru kita boleh bagi x equal to 1 and x equal to negative 5. Okay, so that's for the factorize to get two values of x. But then we have to recheck. So do the proper way of recheck. So we have it for the left hand side, modulus x minus 4. Right hand side is this one. Okay, so either accepted or rejected. So we have two values of x equal to 1. So substitute left hand side and right hand side. Modulus of 1 minus 4, which is should be modulus of negative 3. But we know that it should be positive 3. But any values, any negative values inside the modulus, we end up with positive value. Okay, and then we have it for the modulus 2 plus 1. So end up with positive 3. So kiri kanan betul, sama, dia akan jadi accepted. And then another one, we have it x equal to negative 5. So modulus negative 5 minus 4 should be modulus of negative 9, should be positive 9. And then the same thing for the right hand side, modulus of negative 10 plus 1 is modulus of negative 9, is positive 9. So same answer, kiri dan kanan, accepted. So we have it the final answer, which is x equal to 1 and x equal to negative 5. Are you okay? Are you with me?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so we move to the next one, which is we have exercise 8. Okay, yang ini adalah guidance untuk kamu buat dalam tutorial. Tutorial 2.3. Okay, so we have it 2 modulus and then constant. Okay, for your information, whenever we have two absolute values, it should be no constant ataupun tak boleh ada function selain daripada absolute values tu. Sebab kita dah ada dua absolute values for your level untuk syllabus kamu. But then, kalau ada dua modulus, lepas tu ada constant, bermaksud modulus ni boleh combine. Okay, dia takkan ada yang tak boleh combine. Kalau tak boleh combine tu, dia out of syllabus. Okay, so this one, as you can see, we have 2x plus 3, and then here we have 4x plus 6. So we can factorize 2 from here. So we can have the same item inside the modulus. So we have it 6 modulus 2x plus 3 minus 7, and then have factorized 2. So we have 2x plus 3 and then plus 1. So we have the properties, which is if we have k of fx, ini adalah fx, so it's going to be positive k multiply with modulus of fx. Okay, so we can bring out the 2 as in coefficient of the modulus. Okay, so we have coefficient di sini adalah 6 modulus 2x plus 3 minus 7. Okay, so we have the same item, this one and this one. So you can collect the coefficient. So I bring this one to the left hand side, we're going to have 4 modulus 2x plus 3, and then the rest I bring to the right hand side, we have it 8. So 4 I bring to the right hand side, technically we end up single modulus on the left hand side. On the right hand side we have it positive 2. Baru kita akan simplify by split either positive and negative to get the values of x. So we can have 2x plus 3 equal to positive 2, and then we have negative 2x plus 3 equal to 2. So 2x equal to negative 1, x should be negative half, and then negative 2x minus 3, and then negative 2x equal to 5, x should be equal to negative 5 over 2. Okay, so since we don't have any variable x on the right hand side, no need to recheck. So end up your answer will be x negative half and negative 5 over 2. Okay, so pastikan kalau ada dua bracket and selain kita ada juga constant, pastikan ini mesti boleh combine. Dua modulus ni boleh combine. So you have to simplify the modulus sampai kamu boleh combine. Okay, kalau tak boleh combine maksudnya dia is out of syllabus. Okay, so we done for the equation of inequalities. Absolute values. Equation of absolute values. So equation bermaksud adalah equation bermaksud equal. Kalau inequalities kita encounter dengan greater than, less than, greater and equal, less and equal. Okay. So yang boleh bawa darab bawa naik atas hanyalah equation saja. Yang ini tak boleh bawa naik atas. Okay, so we move to the next one. Okay, sebelum kita pergi kepada absolute values inequalities, I will do some recap untuk kamu alert semula method-method yang kita akan pakai. So these three methods kita akan pakai in solving absolute values inequalities. Okay, so first thing first, we have number line. So number line, yang ini either you have to intersect or you have all. So you have number line kita pakai untuk combine two sets of number ataupun two sets of answers. Okay, that's the purpose of number line. Kita nak combine dua jawapan untuk dapat final answer. Okay, and then the next one adalah graphical method, which is saya stickkan untuk solve quadratic inequalities. Okay, so graphical we have three steps: factorize, graph and answer. Okay, let's say I have this example. X plus 3 square greater than equal to x square plus 7. So first thing first, you have to factorize. So simplify sampai kita jumpa factorize ataupun two factors. So kita akan kembangkan dulu. Sebelah kanan adalah 2x square plus 14. So we collect the x square so that the x square will be positive x square. So it means everything on the left hand side I bring to the right hand side. Sebab saya nak jadikan x square tu adalah positive x square. So we're gonna have x square. And then we have it minus 6x. And then plus 5. And then the sign will have less than equal 0. Okay, now kita dah dapat quadratic. So kita akan factorize. Can we factorize this one? Boleh dapat tak factorize ya?
Boleh.
Nampak apa?
X tolak 5, X tolak 1.
X tolak 5, X tolak 1. Okay, so we have two values of X, 1 and 5. So we have equal sign here. So we know that the X square adalah X square is smiling shape, negative X square adalah sad face. So kita fokus kepada yang ini. So we're gonna have smiling shape and then it's gonna be then circle for 1 and then circle for 5. Kenapa then circle? Sebab di sini ada equal sign. Okay, so it's less than 0. So kalau yang ini kita tahu is less than 0, kita ambil bahagian bawah. Kalau kita nak more than 0, kita akan ambil bahagian atas. So we are taking under part. So jawapan akhir kita adalah 1 to 5 is square bracket, square bracket. Okay, kalau dia nak lebih daripada kosong dekat sini, kita ambil bahagian atas. So we stick to the positive and square supaya kamu hanya ingat bentuk dia sentiasa senyum. So either kita ambil bahagian atas more than 0 ataupun bahagian bawah is less than 0. Okay, so this is your final answer for this question. So ini untuk method solve quadratic inequalities. Kita pakai graphical method. Okay. For the next one adalah table of sign. So table of sign to solve rational inequalities. So you only have two methods, either graphical methods ataupun table of sign. So graphical untuk quadratic, table of sign untuk rational inequalities. Okay. So I'll put the step here. So factorize. So first thing first, we have to bring this one to the left hand side. So we can have 7x plus 5 minus 8 over x plus 6 greater and equal 0. So we have to balance up denominator. So 7 times x plus 6 minus 8x plus 5 everything should be divided by x plus 5 and x plus 6. So these two factors tak perlu kembangkan. Sebab konsep kita nak cari factorize. Dia mesti dalam simplest form of factorization. So ini dah factor dah untuk kamu. Okay, so we only solve the upper part. So 7x plus 42 minus 8x minus 40. And then the whole thing salin balik bahagian bawah. Is greater than equal to 0. Okay, so bahagian atas kita akan dapat 42 minus 40 is positive 2. 7 minus 8 is a negative. So we end up 2 minus x over x plus 5, x plus 6. So we have 3 factors. Okay, so we have 3 factors. Now we can focus for the next part adalah critical values. So equal sign hanya untuk bahagian atas sahaja. Bahagian bawah tak boleh equal to 0. Okay, so we have 2 minus x equal to 0. So x equal to 2. So we know that this one should be square bracket. And then the next one adalah x plus 5 is not equal to 0. X is not equal to negative 5. So round bracket. X plus 6 is not equal to 0. X is not equal to negative 6. Also the square bracket. Round bracket. Round bracket, round bracket, square bracket. Okay, so we have it for the table. So yang datang dulu nilai dia apa? 2, negatif 5, negatif 6. Yang mana datang dulu?
Negatif 6.
So negatif 6 datang dulu. And then kita ada negatif 5. So saya tertinggal lagi satu palang. Saya letak kat sini satu palang lagi. Okay. So it's gonna be positive 2. Oops. Positive 2 here. Okay, so negative infinity to negative 6, open. Negative 6 to negative 5. Negative 5 to 2, open, square. 2 to positive infinity. Okay, so we put the factor. So first factor adalah 2 minus x. Okay, so bahagian sign, we want to find the positive sign. Ingat, dia mesti more than 0. So 2 minus x more than 0, x less than 2. So bermaksud kamu akan dapat plus sign sebelum x equal to 2. Okay, so palang x equal to 2 di sini. Sebelum tu kamu dapat plus. So here will be plus, plus, plus. Selepas 2 dia akan jadi minus. Okay, so that's the first factor. Second factor adalah x plus 5. So x plus 5 greater than 0, x greater than negative 5. So we have positive sign selepas x equal to negative 5. Palang negative 5. So selepas palang negative 5 baru dapat plus. Sebelum itu maksudnya dia adalah negative, negative. And then another one factor x plus 6 more than 0, x more than negative 6. So it's going to be positive sign selepas x equal to negative 6. So we have it x plus 6 plus plus plus. It's going to be minus here. So product of sign plus minus plus minus. So we are looking for final part positive and negative.
Positive.
Positif.
Kita tengok pada bahagian ini. Bahagian paling akhir untuk bahagian F. Okay, so dia nak greater than 0, we are taking positive sign. So your answer will be negative infinity to negative 6, open bracket, union with negative 5 towards 2, square bracket. Okay, so union di sini, dia sentiasa union sebab kita gabung dua jawapan yang berasingan. Dua region yang berjauhan, kita akan gabung menggunakan union. Dia tak boleh jadi intersection Dia sentiasa union sebab kita gabung dua benda yang jauh. Okay, so that's for the recap untuk method either number line, quadratic method dan juga rational untuk menggunakan table of sign. Okay, so now baru saya masuk kepada absolute values inequality sebab kita akan pakai tiga-tiga method ni untuk solve absolute values inequalities. Okay, so shall we proceed?
Yes.
Nenek okay? Kalau saya laju bagi tahu saya boleh ulang balik. Kalau ada yang tak faham boleh tanya terus. Okay, we move to absolute values inequalities. Okay, for this one, we will encounter with two cases as well. One modulus or two modulus. Okay, kita fokus kepada one modulus dulu. For solving one modulus of inequalities, okay, so kamu akan encounter either two. Either dia adalah modulus fx greater than gx or modulus fx less than gx. So kita akan pakai method go lah. Okay, so we have this one is a go. Go adalah greater and or. Is a go. Okay, ini untuk go. Untuk la is a less and we have and. Okay, so untuk split tak ada masalah. Split kita akan split menggunakan konsep yang sama. So that kamu tak perlu hafal. So yang kamu kena hafal hanyalah greater mesti pakai or, less mesti pakai and. Dia tak boleh terbalik Dia mesti greater or, less and. Sebab kalau salah bahagian or dan and, nanti number line salah, jawapan akhir salah. Okay, so remember go and la. Okay, so we focus for the first case adalah go. So kita akan split, and then once we split, we have two cases. So you have to solve first case, second case. So we get two answers. So two answers we combine using number line by using or adalah union. Kita ambil semua sekali, and then baru kita akan dapat jawapan akhir. Okay, itu adalah go. Okay, untuk la is a less and less and. So split dua case, tengah-tengah kena letak and. So basically we have two cases. Solve first case, solve second case. So you have two answers, answer 1, answer 2. Combine menggunakan number line. So dekat number line tu kita akan ambil bahagian intersection ataupun overlap. Baru kita akan dapat jawapan akhir. Okay, that's the concept. So you have to remember either go ataupun la. Greater or less than. Okay, jangan terbalik Okay, so kita akan buat example one by one. Example 15. Okay, saya dah split kan ikut table ni supaya kamu lagi nampak. Okay, so first thing first, we have to split the case. So ini case untuk go ke la? Tengok pada sign ni. La. So dia adalah less. So la tengah-tengah mesti n. Okay, so kita split. Satu adalah positive 2x plus 1 less and equal 3x plus 2. Sign ni follow je. Okay, second case adalah negative 2x plus 1 less and equal 3x plus 2. Okay, konsep yang sama tadi, plus minus. But then kita tengah-tengah ni kita letak n. Okay, so sign inequalities kita follow saja daripada yang asal. Okay, baru kita akan simplify dengan solve dua cases. So I bring the x to the left hand side. So we can have negative x less and equal positive 1. So x is greater and equal negative 1. Kenapa dia bertukar sign? Why this sign change? Daripada less than dia jadi greater and equal.
Darab negatif.
Yes. So either you divide or times with negative number, sign akan bertukar. Inequalities, sign change. Okay, alright. So we have it x greater than equal negative 1. Okay, the second case where we have it negative 2x minus 1 less than equal 3x plus 2. So I collect the x on the left hand side. So we have it negative 5x less than equal 3. So x should be greater than equal negative 3 over 5. Okay, so we done two cases. So the answer this one will be negative 1 to positive infinity square bracket open bracket negative 3 over 5 to the positive infinity square bracket open bracket. Okay, that's not the final answer. We have to combine menggunakan M. Ataupun dekat sini saya letak intersection lah. Okay, N lah. Supaya nanti takut jawapan akhir kamu letak intersection nanti. Okay, so we have it negative 1 datang dulu, baru negative 3 over 5. So this one should be to the right hand side. And then this one also to the right hand side. So kita nak N adalah intersection. So it's going to be your answer, we shade this part. So your final answer will be negative 3 over 5 to positive infinity, square bracket here, open bracket here. Okay, so step untuk split, hanya ini saja yang berubah, it's positive and negative. Sign maintain, inequalities dia adalah less than equal, less than equal. Selepas itu baru kita solve dengan simplify to make it X on the left hand side. And then cari jawapan. And then kita akan gabung dua jawapan ni menggunakan number line. And then jawapan akhir. Okay. Sebelum kita stick dengan la ataupun go, pastikan kamu punya format adalah single modulus on the left hand side. Yang selebihnya ataupun yang selain daripada tu mesti sebelah kanan. So dia mesti seperti ini. Okay, dia tak boleh kalau modulus fx minus 2 greater than 4x. Kamu tak boleh pecah terus jadi plus minus. Dia mesti jadikan modulus tu single sebelah kiri dulu baru kita boleh pecah plus minus. Okay, so hati-hati dengan format yang betul. Mesti single modulus on the left hand side baru kita boleh pecah ikut go ataupun la. Okay, so that one is the la which is linear function. So part B adalah we encounter with quadratic inequalities. Okay, so this one kita dah ada single modulus on the left hand side. So kita boleh terus pecah. So this one adalah greater. So greater dia adalah go. So tengah-tengah adalah or. Okay, so kita pecah. 2x plus 1 greater than negative x square plus 4. Negative 2x plus 1 greater than negative x square plus 4. So yang ini tak berubah. Yang berubah hanyalah pada modulus sahaja. Either it positive ataupun negative. So kamu tak perlu ingat. Kamu kena tahu yang dia adalah positif ataupun negatif saja. So selepas tu baru kita simplify. Okay, so we have it 2x plus 1 plus x square minus 4 greater than 0. So we can have positive x square plus 2x minus 3 greater than 0. So this one we can factorize to be x minus x plus 3, x minus 1 greater than 0. So ini adalah kuadratik. So kuadratik ingat kita perlu solve menggunakan graph. So kita dah factorize, so kita nak cari graph. So we have it positive x square. It's smiling shape. So we have it number dia adalah negative 3 and positive 1. Di sini tiada equal sign, dia adalah empty circle, empty circle. So it's more than 0, it should be taking the upper part. So jawapan akhir pada bahagian ini adalah negative infinity to negative 3 open bracket union 1 to positive infinity. Okay, so that one untuk first case. Second case pula adalah negative 2x minus 1. It's negative x square plus 4. So I bring everything to one side sebab saya nak jadikan x square to positive x square. So negative 2x minus 1 plus x square minus 4. Positive x square minus 2x minus 5. Okay, kalau factorize jadi apa ni? Nilai dia berapa? Berapa kita dapat factorize?
No, banyak desimal ke benda?
Apa dia?
Banyak desimal.
Banyak desimal. Okay.
Ya.
Kalau yang ini, kalau kita jumpa jawapan untuk factorization adalah decimal ataupun third, kamu perlu tunjuk method yang ini by using factorization by using formula. So kita akan dapat negative 2 plus minus square root of b square minus 4 times 1 times negative 5. Yang ini perlu tunjuk. So 2 times 1. Okay, so terus bagi jawapan. So jawapan dia akan dapat dalam bentuk straight kalau kamu menggunakan calculator silver. So we're gonna have 1 plus minus of square root 6. So we have it x1 adalah 1 plus square root 6 ataupun x another one adalah 1 minus square root 6. So it's positive x square, it's smiling shape. So yang datang dulu adalah 1 minus square root 6. So here will be 1 minus square root 6, 1 plus square root 6. So there is no equal sign. So then empty circle, empty circle. So di sini pun sama juga, di bahagian atas yang dia nak sebab it's more than 0. So jawapan kita adalah negative infinity to 1 minus square root 6 union to 1 plus square root 6. So it should be positive infinity. Okay, so we are not done yet. We have to combine these two answers using number line. So we're gonna have negative 3. It's gonna be 1 minus square root 6. It's positive 1 and 1 plus square root 6. So the first line adalah negative 3 to the left and then 1 to the right on the same label. Ini mesti satu label yang sama. The second answer, which is from negative infinity to 1 minus square root 6 to the left as well on the different level, and then 1 plus square root 6 to the right. So kita nak apa? Kita nak all ke kita nak intersection? Tengok balik dekat sini. Ni or. Or untuk semua ke intersection?
Union.
Union. So kita ambil semua sekali. So your answer will be negative infinity to 1 minus square root 6 union with 1 to positive infinity. Okay, so that's how we solve for the quadratic absolute values. Okay, so the rest I will continue tomorrow, which is we have rational, inequalities and two absolute values. And then kita, kalau banyak masa esok saya nak terus masuk kepada 3.1. Okay, alright, so that's it for today.